Optimism starts to gain traction in March. The days get longer, the sun has a little warmth to it again, and it finally feels like those brutal heating bills might be easing up. That's usually when people relax a bit, and that's where March gets a little bit expensive. This month is full of purchases that don't feel urgent when they show up, but cost more when they're handled late. They come with seasonal changes and routine shifts, and if you miss the timing, you end up paying more later without realizing that timing was the problem. This video isn't about going out to buy just to buy. It's a reminder that these things are coming, and if you plan for it and need it, it could save you some money. There are a handful of things that fall into this category every March, and catching them early can take a lot of pressure off of the months that come next. There's also a free resources related to one of these that I'll share later, because the timing around it actually matters more than people think. When lawn care gets pushed off, it gets expensive. Most people don't notice until they're dealing with bare spots and weeds or a hose that suddenly won't work. March is the one month where things like fertilizer, grass seed, weed control, and basic supplies are sitting there without pressure. This is usually how it plays out. Someone notices thin spots, grabs one bag of seed, spreads it all out, and realizes a week later it wasn't enough. Then it's another trip, and then another fix. By the time the lawn is growing fast, you're buying more than you planned and paying whatever the price is because you're trying to catch up. In March, everything is available and you can buy what you actually need the first time. Once lawns wake up, the tone changes. You're not staying ahead anymore, you're fixing problems. Taking care of long basics now keeps spring from slowly draining your budget without you realizing what's happening. This is also when pricing is usually less before demand picks up and everything tightens. The first warm stretch is when people overpay on these cooling systems. March lets you get ahead of that. Fans, window AC units, and replacement filters show up when it feels early to think about heat. There's time to look, compare, and decide instead of grabbing whatever's left. We're planning to replace one of our bedroom window AC units this spring, but we're doing it now before inventory drops and prices jump. Last year, we waited too long in another room and ended up choosing from whatever was left, not what actually fit the space best, and certainly not the cheapest. This is how it usually goes. One room gets uncomfortable, then another, then suddenly you're replacing more than you planned. Once it's hot, prices stop mattering. Relief matters most. Taking care of cooling prep in March keeps this from turning into a rushed purchase made when comfort is the only goal. Prices are usually easier to work with now than they are once that heat sticks around. Spring break travel basics and spending usually don't hit all at once. It leaks. A little bag that's falling apart and a charger that's disappeared. Toiletry containers, small organizers, car accessories you swear you already own for that next road trip. These are the things that get rebought every single year. It often starts with one item tossed into the cart, then another, then a few more because you're already there. None of it feels like travel spending in the moment, but it adds up fast. March is when a lot of this shows up together, before travel season really kicks in. Going through what you already have and seeing what you need makes a difference. Then buying these now keeps travel spending tied to the trip itself instead of scattered across a bunch of last-minute purchases that don't feel planned but still add up by the time you're done. A lot of this is cheaper now than it is closer to spring break, even though it's the same stuff. Wet weather wears things out fast. Shoes soak through, jackets stop doing their job. Replacements usually happen because you're frustrated, not because you planned ahead. March is when rain starts showing up more often, but it hasn't taken over yet. It's not just the boots. It's the socks, the shoes that never quite dry, the second jacket that still doesn't work the way you hoped. Once everything stays wet, people replace what failed instead of what choosing lasts. This is one of those categories that feels small until you've replaced it twice. Taking care of rain jackets and waterproof boots in March keeps one seasonal change from turning into several unplanned purchases over the next few months. You usually have more clearance and fewer full price replacements right now than later in the season. March weather can't make up its mind. One day it feels warm, the next it doesn't. That's why lightweight jackets, hoodies, and everyday layers get used non-stop this month. This is also when stores start clearing things out to make room for summer styles. Most people notice this when the jacket they grab every morning feels worn out or just isn't comfortable anymore. Replacing it in March is usually easier than waiting until you suddenly need one and then everything decent costs more. Fitness and outdoor movement basics are a good buy. By March, people start moving again, walking more, stretching, getting outside when they can. Shoes, yoga mats, resistant bands, and basic gear often go on sale now as stores clear older stock before spring launches. If you've ever pulled out sneakers and realized they're done, this is that moment. Replacing worn out basics now makes it easier to keep moving instead of putting it off. Now, I normally buy new sneakers every September with back to school stuff, but if you need them, now is the time to grab them. March is the time to buy garden seeds and starter supplies. It's early enough that planting still feels relaxed instead of rush. Seed packets, starter trays, gloves, and basic supplies are usually well stocked and reasonably priced because most people are still planning, not buying yet. Once April hits, choices get slimmer and prices feel firmer. Buying seeds in March keeps it simple and skips the scramble later. If gardening is on your radar, I also have a friend with a free workshop about gardening that you might like. This is the resource I mentioned at the start of the video, and I'll link it below for anyone who wants it. March is when bikes come back out and you notice what doesn't work anymore. Helmets don't fit, tires are flat, and chains need attention. Stores start stocking this stuff before demand ramps up, which makes March an easier time to replace what's needed. We got our electric bikes a few years ago in March for a really good deal. My husband's friend got the same one in July and paid at least 20% more for the same bike. March is when cleaning aisles reset for spring. Sponges, sprays, refills, microfiber cloths, and basic supplies start getting promoted before everyone else gets the urge to deep clean at the same time. Grabbing backups now keeps you from paying more later when demand jumps. Grilling gear and accessories shows up early in March. This isn't the time to buy a grill quite yet. I'll include that in a future video. But utensils, covers, and cleaning tools are easier to find before warm weekends hit. Picking these up now keeps summer spending simpler. And you never know what the weather will be like in upstate New York in March. It might be a perfect time to pull the grill out and cook some burgers. March doesn't usually feel expensive when it's happening. It shows up later in the little things that got handled at the last minute. Catching a few of these early keeps spring from feeling tighter than it needs to. That's really what this month is about. Fewer rushed purchases, fewer surprises, and a smoother move from winter into spring. If this was helpful, you'll want to watch my video on everyday things that used to be optional because a lot of March spending sneaks in the same way.